EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, it's live final round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. Let's get right out to the action as we pick things up in progress at the par 4 second. Oh, that came out funny, and it started way left.
So after dropping a shot at the first, another fairway missed.
So from the rough, here's his second at 2. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
"13 feet away." That's a confident roll right there. Well done. It's a par here at the second, and the lead will remain 1. Started this golf course, Frank, asking the players to hit some quality shots. T2 green, third is no different.
Exactly. You get a dogleg right, then you get a dogleg left, and now you get a straightaway par 4 with just 1 bunker on the right side. It's 320 yards to get past that bunker. Needless to say, it needs to be avoided. But then the second shot's played downhill, but it's right there in front of you.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. What a nice shot. Right on the green, and a pretty easy putt on the way. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. First par 3 of the day here at Quail Hollow is not a long one. It's just 167 yards the fourth. But if you get too aggressive, and that's understandable given you have a short iron in your hands, you could end up in one of those 3 bunkers guarding the front of the green. So be careful, and club selection is important here. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he's got it to 14 under par. Back to another par 4, the 5th. Frank, what's the challenge here?
It's a dogleg right that goes back up the hill ridge. It should have been a wide fairway, but what Fazio did that was, I think, very, very clever. He put one bunker on the left side, as you can see, that is about 330 yards to get past it. And those 2 bunkers on the right. So what was a wide fairway has all of a sudden shrunk down to the position exactly where you want to hit it.
And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
Doesn't quite make the green on the fringe, but not too shabby out of the fairway bunker.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Okay, that one brushed in for a bogey here at the 5th. And he'll fall to 13 under. Strap in, folks, because we have arrived at a par 3 that is all you can handle. 249 yards, 6th. Better than 230 yards to the front of the green with bunkers front and back. Good luck. That one needed to put on the brakes, but could not, and this will wind up over the green. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. This is a 16-footer. Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. That'll drop him out of the top spot and leave him a shot back. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3 6th, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. but that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Interesting part of the golf course, the long 3 and then the short 5 and now a short par 4. How gettable is this one, Frank?
I think you need your Sunday best, Rich, maybe a little bit of help. But even the strategy of laying up here is quite interesting. The 2 bunkers on the left, well staggered, and that big gaping bunker in the front right of the green. It's really how well you're swinging. I'd give it a crack. Take the head cover off.
Drill deep to left field. There it goes. Drill deep to left field.
Good looking drive here, right on the heels of the eagle. That is right where you want to be. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. "11 feet away." Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Again, good flow to this golf course, good variety. So coming off that drivable par 4 8th, we now arrive at a super long par 4. It's the 9th, and it's 505 yards. You're not driving this one. This started toward the left side. And just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. From 163 yards out, this a tough second. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. A lot of big greens here at Quail Hollow. This a long one for birdie.
Just totally misread that.
Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side. Start of the inward 9. It is the long par 5 10th. It is not quite at 600 yards, but it's close, Frank, and it's a good hole.
It is. Fortunately, it plays a little downhill, so as long as you avoid that bunker on the left side, you might be able to chase that second shot on the green. Everything just funnels away.
Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do after the tee shot.
That's not what I
puts
wanted to
himself in
do.
Really good position.
Don't
here
tell
on
me
the
that's
par
what I
5.
wanted to do.
Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. This par 4 11th at 462 yards with a slight dogleg to the left is all about positioning. And with one good tee shot, you carry the corner and avoid that bunker right at the elbow. You're going to be able to attack and maybe walk off with a birdie 3. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Down on the course, let's check in with Pga III.
He's got 159 yards left. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
I think you'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. Par 4 12th hole is pretty to look at, but you can't stare at it too long, Frank, because it demands all of your attention.
Very much a corridor of a par 4 down there. I don't think you have to hit driver down here. You see a lot of players in the tournament, they'll only hit 3-wood, just find the fairway. Ball will kick a little bit to the right. The reason why you don't want to miss this fairway or mess with the trees is because this green is built up and it has the 2 bunkers that narrow the front entrance. So a fairway you must find. Well, that was a great tee shot, but when you're that far down there, the fairways get a little narrow. just finished in the first cut.
So no real problems here with the lie. It's his second from that first cut. That one is really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, it's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you're meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
Ten-foot putt left. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 15 under. All right, here's the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. It is the 208-yard 13th hole. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow, 208-yard 13th. Carry the bunker front left, and a chance at birdie is yours.
Still too much, man.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
This is where the collapse comes in.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. He's going to drop back to 14 under par. Out of the par 4 14th, it's only 344 yards, not long by today's standards. But Frank, everywhere you look, there's trouble.
Exactly. And a lot of people just sort of pull the head cover off the driver and they try and fly it on the front edge of the screen. You actually don't have to do that. You can take a 3-wood, land the ball about 30 or 40 yards short, and just let the ball run just short of the green. And it's a fairly straightforward up and down at just about anywhere on the screen. If you hit driver, you've only got one chance, and that has to be perfect.
It's now where I wanted it, man.
Ooh. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him.
What a collapse.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. This is a cool hole right there. It is the last par 5 on the golf course. Just stunning. 577-yard 15th. The dog legs to the left. And you can see the second shot is over the water. This one will test your game and your nerve. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4. You'd just like that shot to be 3 or 4 feet closer, but still a good chance for birdie.
Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he's going to stay 2 back. Down to the 16th hole, it is a better than 500-yard par 4, and it begins what they call the green mile. It is as tough a finishing stretch as you will find anywhere in golf.
And it's also beautiful to the eye when you stand on that 16th tee. It does play downhill nearly 10 yards. So that bunker on the right side is 320. Take away the 10, so it's about 310 to carry. If you can take that line, you will choose so much off this hole. And then the second shot also is a little down breeze, and it has like an infinity edge. You can't see the back of the screen. What a great way to start the green mile.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie.
I knew it, man.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. As if 16 wasn't hard enough, now you take a look at this 190-yard par 3 17th, almost entirely over water to that green. Take a deep breath, refocus, and hit a shot. Okay, That one passed the hole just a bit, but a birdie try upcoming. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, it's an easy one to underread. There's going to be a lot of break in this from left to right as it gets nearer the hole.
Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Here we go, the par 4 18th, the final 494 yards of this green mile. And it is no walk in the park, is it, Frank?
No, and the decision you have to make on the tee as well, Rich. You can see the stream all the way down the left side, plus the bunker on the right. So the decision is, do I hit 3-wood or something just short of the bunker, around 290 yards? Or do I have a club that can go 320 to the narrowest part of the fairway? So, fairway, longer shot, risk, shorter shot, your decision.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. This is an 11-foot putt. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that will make this a final round. 71. So after the tournament-altering birdie at 18, we'll head to extra holes to decide a champion. No winner yet. We'll keep going until we get one or until the sunlight fades. But for now, it's on to another sudden death hole.
What the fuck? Do I gotta quit here? Do I have to close the game? Save round.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, it's live final round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. We've got a tie up at the top at 14 under par. So let's get out there for the final few holes as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 16. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this has got a good chance because we're going slightly up a hill with just a little bit of break. Makeable.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain at 14 under. So much can happen here at the 17th, par 3, 223 yards. This is where tournaments are won or lost, and it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is, because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to try and aim it too straight, or in layman's term, try and hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or two on your tee shot to the right side. Just respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making two. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
Oh, this might be close. Oh!
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Now a delicate little chip here for his second. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. There aren't many golf courses that are both menacing and beautiful. Quail Hollow certainly is in that category, and this is a great example. The finishing hole, 494 yards, the 18th. It's a downhill tee shot. It is framed by that nasty bunker on the right. The real trouble, though, and we've seen this with tournaments through the years that have come down to the wire, is that stream on the left. If you hook it a little bit too far, you're wet. Then there's that uphill second shot, and the stream is still in play. There's a lot going on here on this finishing hole. Yeah, that's going to work just fine in the fairway here at 18, and now they'll seek the birdie that could win him the tournament. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
We're looking at a right to left break here, but it demands Spanish hands. It's all about feel, not much break, but it will have speed.
That's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. So our featured golfer, Frank, he was tremendous this week, and he's going to walk away with the title.
That was a stout performance, Rich. Strong as an ox, and well, just did not wilt. And the rest of the field, that was just begging to finish second.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the historic Pebble Beach Golf Links, live first-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Russell Henley is the leader. He's off to a good start at 6 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. And there's a good start. That one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
And that not going to work out as intended. It'll wind up coming to rest just off the green. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at even par.
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Well, Frank, we're back here at Pebble Beach for the second time this year. Now it's the Tiburon Championship. And listen, this is a tournament folks want to win. There's no doubt about that. But I think also most of our golfers have one eye on next week, and that is the PGA Championship. What do you think?
No doubt about that, Rich. But this is more than a tune-up. We know that because it is Pebble Beach. This is America's St. Andrews. So anytime there's a chance, not just to play, but play a tournament at Pebble Beach, most people are coming.
That's not bad.
This one going to really test your distance control. Back up the hill for an eagle. Tell you what, lag putting such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. This is a pretty hole, the third. 397 yards, just a gentle dog leg to the left. And you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dog leg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second. And this going to wind up on the fringe and not particularly close either. Bit of a misstep there from a pretty good number. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, this is where it becomes really obvious where you are. You're at Pebble Beach. There's the Pacific Ocean, and this begins that magnificent 7-hole stretch right along the ocean. A fun hole, not long, 331 yards up the hill. We're at the fourth.
Yeah, in each one of those 7 holes that you referred to, Rich, there's a common theme, which is don't look right. Because that's pretty much the ocean the whole way around. And this one here, that decision has to be made. 330 to the front of the green. If there's a hint of a breeze, you could try and drive it. Otherwise, really, you've got to worry about that pot bunker. That's between 230 and 250 yards. But as I first said, do not go right.
Oh, he's taking a big run at this. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. That had a pretty good line, very close to going in. Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4.
That black glove is fucking me up, bro.
We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fifth. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, safest play here is to the left center. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the historic Pebble Beach Golf Links, live first-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Russell Henley is the leader. He's off to a good start at 6 under. Let's get into the action here as we begin at the par 3 fifth. Okay, that one's dancing.
14 feet to the hole.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at 2 under.
Frank, here we are. Another good scoring opportunity, the dramatic par 5-6.
It's easy to have that view of Stillwater Cove on the right, but that, needless to say, is not the place to go. Those 5 bunkers down the left really determine your strategy off the tee. Plus, you're playing from elevation, nearly 20 yards extra off the tee. So that run out at 360 at the end of the fairway, believe me, that's in play.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
Second shot from the rough at the par 5-6 hole. You cannot help but think about what Tiger Woods did here in 2000 on his way to winning the U.S. Open. It was one of the greatest shots in the history of the sport. 7-iron from about 200 yards, thick rough. He just lashed at it, muscled it up the hill. And Roger Maltby, the announcer, said, it's just not a fair fight. He was right.
I like it. I like it a lot. He will love it if he can get out of here with a 3, and that's a possibility. So now this, just outside of 20 feet for eagle. From 4 feet for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 3 back. Moving on to the 106-yard par 3-7. One of the most beautiful holes in the world. Craggy rocks, blue skies, and the beckoning Pacific beyond. Absolutely breathtaking. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green.
15 feet away.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at -3.
From the famous par 3-7 to the equally famous par 4-8. Frank, what a hole.
It is, Rich, and it starts, in my opinion, the best 3 consecutive par 4s in golf. This one's a little bit of a blind tee shot. That white rock that's just up ahead, that's your line. If you hit it over the right side of that, your run out is about 250 yards. If you go a little left of that, you've got another 20 yards up your sleeve. But do not go further than that.
but the wind is really whipping here, and that is a good job using the iron to sort of get that penetrating ball flight, keep it down underneath those gusty winds, and ultimately where you want it, in the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. We finished the front side with what is often considered the most difficult hole at Pebble Beach, 483-yard par 4 ninth, ocean, all down the right, and bunkers and deep rough on the left. No room for error here. And that just did not want to settle. It'll wind up rolling off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Well, there's 134 yards left to the flag, and the pin right at the back.
That one is really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, it's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you're meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
That's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him to 2 under.
Start of the inward half and another big and bold par 4, Frank, with the ocean yet again running the entire length of that right side.
Yeah, you call it the ocean, I call it the world's largest water hazard. But look again on the other side of the fairway, and you'll see those 3 bunkers. Needless to say, they have to be avoided. But you do actually have to hit your tee shot just inside those, because once again, you've got a fairway that tilts left to right.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second.
stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
No, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. We head now to the 370-yard par 4 11th, where ideally you'd like to favor the left side of the fairway to open up the approach into one of the smallest greens at Pebble Beach. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
Just a flick left. 123 is the number. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that is that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
That winds up way left. That's going to leave a very awkward distance to somehow try to save par. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity.
They took the time to answer all of our questions. They really put us at ease.
And clogged gutters for good. Call 833 leaf filter.
Let's take a look at tonight's quick decisions brought to you by Bounty. The Heat and the 76ers. Jimmy Butler, 4 steals in this first half, and here's one of them right here. Cookies. Stephen A, does it ever get boring to just make the right thing?
It does get sometimes the top, but I feel bad. I mean, the Sixers they didn't show up in the first half.
I thought it was a whole game.
Halftime show coming up after this. When you share a hotel room with your kid, you also share a bedtime.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par.
Frank, the 13th hole doesn't get as much fanfare as some of the more picturesque par 4s here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do you think of this 13th hole?
I think it's a good hole, Rich, because it rewards you. You can certainly make